Week 11. And by week, I mean W-E-A-K. Oh, this is a week. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm coming off 12 straight days working in Orlando and, morning on Saturday. But in Orlando, it's just a fake family-friendly version of Vegas, if you ask me. But I don't think that's it. It's just a week, early November week in college football. It's a week when ESPN top two stories are Vern Lundquist is retiring and soccer. Oh, there's no teams. There's no teams. There's no games. There's just no games. There's no games. I don't know. There's a few competitive games between teams battling for third place, but that's the definition of just not being a game. All right. Florida, South Carolina. Yeah, that's not a game. Florida State, Boston College. Not a game. Michigan, Maryland. Yeah, Maryland can never be in a game with those helmets. Nebraska, Minnesota. Fun to watch for me and Andre. Andre's a little nervous, I think, but yeah, it's just not a game. Ohio State, Maryland. Yeah, not a game. Stanford, Oregon. Yeah, those are two not teams, two not games. Georgia, Auburn, Harden, and Larry will be fun. Be fun to watch. Probably maybe watch a little bit of that. But and now let's get to a couple. Michigan State and Rutgers bringing up the bottom, almost the bottom. There's one more, believe me, one more worse. Hard to believe because Michigan State Rutgers both 2-7, 2-7. Like dictionary picture of not a team, not a game. But there's one worse. Sorry, all my local Iowa State fans. You have the 1-8 Iowa State Cyclones taking on the 1-8 Kansas Jayhawks. I don't know. That's just... that's a bad game. Anyway, quite frankly, I don't know. There's just not many teams, not many games, and not win or lose this week. It's not going to change anything. So, this is boring. So I'm taking a little different direction. Brett Cheloff, my favorite millennial, by the way, a couple days ago asked me for my college football playoff predictions, and I didn't really have them, and we moved on to other topics. And I'm not going to give them to you today, but I am going to roll out my dark horse college football playoff scenario. What I'd like to see happen, but probably won't. These are possible. But not very plausible. A couple of them are probablys, but you'll see what I mean. And number one team in, and this is going to come to a shock to many of you, but Auburn wins the Iron Bowl, the SEC championship game, and they're in. Gus gets it done, War Eagle. So Auburn in the playoffs in my possible but not very plausible scenario. Number two, Louisville. Lamar Jackson. It's fun to watch. Speaking of ugly helmets, they got Christmas, like those cheap Christmas bulbs, those red things. They look like they just shatter if you hit them hard enough. Anyway, they could easily run the table, make it in. As could Washington. Not in. Well, yeah, Washington is in now. So, there's just, I don't know, unless they really choke. There's no way they're not in the playoffs. So I had to put them in. But my number 4 and major dark horse, Penn State. Yep, Penn State. I think they're 10 right now. They run the table. Ohio State knocks out Michigan. So even with the early big loss to Michigan, they somehow make it in representing the Big Ten because voters are in a giving Christmas spirit, want to hand something good to a historical program, could use some good news. Penn State, I'd like to see them in. That's probably not even possible. It's certainly not plausible. It's probably neither one, but anyway, I wanted to throw them in there because it'd be fun to watch. And then, of course, in that scenario, Auburn wins a national championship. Gus Malzahn goes down as Auburn lore is like that coach who just finds a way to get it done every couple of years. And I have Andre's voice echoing in my ears right now when he says, "I'd rather have 3 or 4 5 lost seasons followed by a 1-loss playoff team than 5 years or 10 years of going 10-2 and just being on the outside looking in." And that's Gus, kind of. If you could pull it off. Well, there you have it. Not going to happen, but it'd be fun to watch. All right, now, can we get on to rivalry week and conference championships? So I actually have something to talk about because, this week is weak. See ya.